It's time to be bold. Dream big, set big goals, and do hard things that others say is impossible. Squeeze all you can out of life. But as you're dreaming, goal setting, and hustling, make sure you don't sabotage yourself by making this one foolish mistake. Be bold, but don't sabotage yourself. If you make this one mistake, you may accomplish your goals, but not truly gain anything. Your dreams may come true, but you might wake up to a nightmare. All too often, people obtain success and forfeit their souls because they make this one mistake of only setting goals around what they want to do and neglecting setting goals around who they want to be. What are your goals? Review them and see how many of them are doing goals and how many of them are being goals. If you're light on the being goals, make some adjustments. Don't ditch your doing goals, expand them to create being goals. Take a look at your doing goals and ask yourself, what type of person would I need to be in order to accomplish this task? Let that become a being goal. Then go one step further. Take a look at your doing goals and ask yourself, if I were successful in all I aim to do, what type of person would I need to be in order to handle the success? Let that become your being goal. Now, for each doing goal you have, you've got 2 being goals. And let your being goals become your primary goal. When your primary goal is focused around who you're becoming, you can't fail. There are a lot of things outside of your control that may detour you from completing all the things you want to do. But it's different with your goals focused on who you're becoming. The major difference is Jesus. Jesus is already at work to form your heart and your soul to look more like His. He is actively working to make you become more whole, more alive, more godly. The Bible tells us in Romans 8:28 that Jesus is using all things in your life, the good, the bad, your victories, your failures, the daily grind, and those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Jesus is using all things to help you grow as a person. That's an incredible promise because it means that even when people are intentionally trying to harm you, Jesus will find a way to make it work for you, to become a bigger person, a stronger person, built up with wisdom and compassion and love. It may take a bit longer than you had hoped, but ultimately you will succeed because Jesus never fails. He promises in Philippians 1:6 that He will be faithful to complete the good work that He started in you. And He tells us plainly in Ephesians 5:17 that it is God's will that your character, values, and priorities will be conformed to His. His goal is to help you become more loving, joyful, peaceful, patient, and kind. His goal is to help you have a stronger character, more integrity, be more faithful, and have greater self-control. His goal is to help you to become more encouraging, more compassionate, more truthful, and more trustworthy. And Jesus will use everything at His disposal to help forge your heart and soul into the person you were created to be. And if you align your goals for yourself with the goal Jesus has for you, you can't fail. So wake up. Open your spiritual eyes and see that Jesus is already at work. If you want to be successful as a person, if you want to live God's will for your life, then you've got a part to play. But it isn't all up to you. It's Jesus' job to use all things for your benefit in order to conform you into His likeness. But it's your job to cooperate with His work. And it's your job to cultivate the soil of your heart to allow His work to be accomplished more quickly. So join me in setting these being goals. Then, when you set this goal, consider how you can cultivate your heart in that area and how you might cooperate with God in that area. For me, my doing goal is to connect more with my family. But in order to do that, I need a being goal. My being goal is to be more open, which is a nice way of saying I want to be less defensive. I'm confident I'm going to succeed because I'm confident Jesus is already at work. So let's do this. Let's become more fully alive by focusing on being more than doing. We've got this. If you like this video, please help me out by liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing with friends. I'm committed to creating weekly inspiration to become fully alive. Stay in touch with me and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, or come visit me in person at my church, Friends Orange. If you want to contact me, you can find that information at jhewitt.org.